Hey friends, how is going? Thank you so much, Wayne, for your feedback. I really appreciate that you enjoyed and you find value in the video that in my interview with Manuel Emenegger, who is a user of Bonsai, and I'm very happy to in the future to present even more use cases like this. So again, thank you so much for your kind words. Yeah, this means a lot to me to say that everyone could join and support this channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I don't know if everyone should do that. I don't care, to be honest. Yes, if you do that like you did, I think that's why we see this star right here. So thank you so much for becoming the second member of BIMvoice channel, supporting on YouTube. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But again, like it's not something that, yeah, I will get mad because the other, I don't know, 5,000 and so many people are not doing the same. Of course, that's not how I'm making money. But again, like it means a lot for those who do that. I really appreciate it. So my honest and sincere, I don't know, gratification for your support. Okay, so thank you so much. You are very kind to do that. Now you are let me give you something good back, because this is actually it's a good video idea, so thank you so much for that as well. You are asking me, can Bonsai break up IFCs into stories easily? Well, um, this question can be interpreted in more ways, but I will assume one, and if I do it wrong, if I choose the wrong option, please let me know in the comments of this video, and I'll try to cover other aspects as well. But mainly, yeah, when I read this question like this, I'm thinking like you want to get separated IFC models or IFC files with each floor. That's what I read, like that's what I understand the first time. You can you can do it, I guess, in more ways, but there are more efficient and less efficient ways. Like you could, for example, delete all the other floors that you don't want and save as a new IFC model, but that's slow, unfortunately. For now, for the time being, deleting is one of the slowest functions in Bonsai, as far as I experienced. So I would not do that. If you think just visually, just how to look at a model, that's easy, and that's going to be the first step that I'm going to show how in trying to provide you with a solution. But I think like that's what you mean, right? You want to extract, you want to split your model by floors. Okay, so what I would do in this case, I would use IFC patch from Bonsai, and I would use the recipe, which is like a script which does only one thing, and it's called extract elements. And I would extract the elements of each floor in a separate model. That's what I would do. I think that's the quickest thing you can do. Okay, so let me show you. Let me first delete the. I already tried this, so I quickly tested to make sure that this works, and I will delete the model that I created. So let's see how do we go about that. Okay, I have here Solibri that I will use to open the model that I will create. And now let's run Blender. Let me start Blender and let me use Blender 4.4. I also discovered a bug which I have to report. Unfortunately, it looks like after you export this model with after you extract the elements, after do what I said with Blender 4.4, I cannot open the model created in extracted, right? So that's why I'm going to use Solibri, but it works with Blender 4.3.2. So I think this is a bug. I think there are still things that have to be ironed out for Bonsai to accommodate the latest Blender 4.4, which is quite new. I think it got out this week. Okay, so I will use a sample model. Let me use this one right here, AC20 Institute. So I'll just take something very, very easy. Like I told you, we use IFC patch for that, and I'll go here. You find IFC patch here in this quality and coordination, and we go in patch, and we go for extract elements, as I said. I will click load from memory, meaning that I want to extract from this model, and here I put where I want to save this model and how do I call it. I will go here and I will call it Keller. .ifc. It's important to use IFC extension, otherwise it will not work. Keller, I think it means basement or something like that in German. I'm not sure. That's how it's called in this model, so that's why I'm using this. So I will click here to select this. Okay, I needed to click twice, but yeah. And you see we have a query here. But I don't want to extract only the IFC wall, I want to extract the whole floor, right? Or story. So I will go here. How do I do it? How I create this query is by going in the filters, in the search groups. And I click here. If you want to learn more about this, grouping and filtering, you click here and you will open a page, a documentation page, where you learn how to do these queries. And I'll give you a tip. You can just copy paste everything from that page and just feed it into ChatGPT and ask it, tell me how do I create a query to select all the objects in a floor, or like a combination of things. It's great actually, ChatGPT at doing that. But in this case it's quite simple, right? So we want all the objects from a floor, right? So let's try with just the location, because we have something here called location. And if I add here this filter, I would say Keller. How do I know that? Look here at the top, sorry. You see here, Keller. This is the floor. This is the first floor. And I think, like I said, it's not the first floor, sorry. It's the first story that we have in this building, but it's not like one first floor. It's like the first listed in this list, okay? So that's why I wrote Keller. And let's see, how do you test this? Is just by pressing on search, and you will see if indeed you get only those elements. And we can clearly see that I have this, and if I want to isolate them, I will press Shift H, and we see that indeed we get only this, we don't get anything else, right? So I'll show everything, but you see quite clear, like by highlighting, right? You see, that's how you get all this. So if you change Keller with something else, I don't know, this one or the second and the third, first and second and so on, you should get only those elements, those objects. Now, if this is not correct, that's another story, okay? But I will just show you the principle how you do this, then we figure out. You have to figure out yourself, like, not to figure out yourself, but if you don't get everything, or there are anything missing, then maybe we have to check first and see if all the things are there. Yeah. And there are more ways you can do that, but again, like now I'm assuming like all the objects have the right location, okay? I'm not assuming. Sometimes in the pipe models I've seen that all the pipes are belonging, like for four floors or stories, they belong to the first floor. Which is that correct? I don't know. I'm not a MEP guy, but I think that might not be really optimal. I don't know. There are some reasons for that, but yeah, like I will not go into detail. That's like I'll just show you the principle. Okay, so let's get back to this. Now, what do you do with this? Well, you click on this icon right here on the right hand side. You see Edit Filter Query, and you get to see actually what is the query. And you see location equals Keller, and I will just copy paste. You see I select everything, and I just press Command A. You see that symbol in the middle, and now Command C. I use a Mac, so for you it's going to be, if you use Windows, use Control C. It's the same, right? Now I copy this, and I just go here, and instead of IFC wall, I will just delete this and just paste it. And we see we have location Keller. Now I unselect everything here, and I know that this is exactly what I have here, right? So this should work. Now I click Execute IFC Patch, and we wait a bit until we get a message here in the middle that says that your patch has been executed successfully. I think there is a chance this will not show, if I remember correctly when I tested again. But when you see that my cursor is loading right now. When it will show again like a normal cursor. I know that it's finished. It ran, and it applied the patch. It takes a bit of a while. Now, yeah, I got the message actually. It's here. You see, if I click on it, and if I bring this up, you see like extract elements, patch executed successfully. All right. Now let's go to Solibri and click on this open, and let's click on home, downloads. I'll go here and get by modified, and we see Keller IFC, the one like I just created this 748, you see 1949. So this is the model, is not from before, it doesn't matter what discipline, but look what we have here. We have everything from the Keller, from the basement. So that's how I would personally go about this, okay? Is it best? I don't know, but this would be my approach, at least before I understand better your details and your needs. If you give me more details for what exactly you want to use it and so on, and again, there might be more things you have to consider here, but mainly this I would say that is the best approach. Again, like, there is no wrong approach. I don't know, maybe you can do the same thing with IFC OpenShell as well, but do you have to? Like, you see, like, it takes so little time actually. If I don't talk at all and I just do that, it will take just literally, I do it in 2-3 minutes maximum, just, and also to see the model. So it's quite simple. It's a very straightforward task that you can do with this IFC patch, and that's why I love it. Like, it does only one thing, but it's good and it's quick, right? Sometimes you might run into problems, but if you ever encounter a bug or something like that, you just report it to GitHub, and there is a very high chance that it's going to be fixed. Okay, Wayne 150. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but yeah, I think it has something to do Wayne and H 150 or something like that. Yeah. Again, thank you so much for your contribution. I really appreciate it, and I hope this video helps you to some degree at least, and I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you are wondering about any other things about Bonsai, feel free to ask me. And I'm not talking only to you, but everyone else. Like, everyone is welcome to ask me, and if I can, and if I have time, and if I want, of course, because I always choose this, the videos that I make, then I will make a video about it. And if you are looking to save time, and if you are really serious about this, you need to implement these things at work, you want to really supercharge your career by being in a group of people, in a group of international experts on these topics, then maybe Bonsai Bootcamp could be something for you. And I don't mean for you, Wayne, I mean in general, everyone thinking who would like to save time when they work with IFC and learn from the best in the industry. And I don't mean me, okay? I'm just part of this group. I'm just maybe the guy who dared to put all these amazing people in one room, in one virtual room, right? Because we teach these things virtually. So yeah, that's my merit, but I'm staying on the shoulders of giant international experts, which I'm very, very grateful to have around me. So yeah, if this is something important for you, if you're serious about your business and working like properly with IFC, if you really want to save a lot of time and advance in your career, this might be something for you. So check out the link, the form in the my description, in the video description, because this waiting list is getting quite large, and now I think is close to 3 weeks or something like that. So I think this is just going to grow, because yeah, I get messages every day. I get new people who are joining this waitlist every day. So yeah, again, like, if you're serious about this, if you're considering, if you want to cut the learning curve and to be in this amazing group, then you should go through that form and fill it and send it to me as soon as possible. Okay, cool. Again, thank you so much for everyone's support, for liking this video, for sharing it, whatever you do, everything you do, even if it's something as small as just by clicking like, that helps me. Okay, I don't have to tell you that, and it requires so little effort. If you find any value, that's the best way you can help me, right? By clicking like, leaving a comment, even if it takes, like, if just one word, or ask me something, or I don't know, if you have something like, this is good, this is bad, feedback, doesn't matter. The comments are actually the best, but also like a combination, like if you like and also comment, then that helps a lot. And it's not only about me. If you do that, the algorithm, YouTube is going to push this to more people who are watching similar content, and they are going to also maybe learn these things. Maybe this video would help you to save some time. Like, usually, like a lot of times, people are not aware about the amazing things that this amazing tool Bonsai has to offer. So yeah, I'm just saying, okay, you don't have to if you don't want, but I'm just informing you that it requires so little and gives so much back, right? Yeah, if you do that, or if you don't do that, if you had the patience to watch this video until right now, I'm very grateful to you for that. Okay, even if you don't like it, if you don't like my promotion or my rambling, okay? I really appreciate you taking the time to do that, to process, to watch this video and process this information I'm giving it to you, okay? That means a lot to me, right? Again, thank you so much. I'll see you around, and I hope to get more feedback from you. That's the thing that helps me most, and that's the thing that makes me to give back even more. All right, have a good one, and see you in the next one. Bye.